The sky is clear, and Kenya Airways flights between Nairobi and Dar es Salaam will continue uninterrupted. This after Kenya rescinded its earlier decision barring Tanzanian airlines from ferrying cargo from Kenya to other destinations. Jimmy Mbogo now takes us through the details of the standoff between Kenya and Tanzania that threatened sinking the national carrier further into losses had the tussle continued.
The resolution of the stalemate between Kenya and Tanzania now means that the skies are clear for Kenya Airways after hours of uncertainty. In a statement to Newsroom, the Tanzanian Civil Aviation Authority intimated, and I quote, "This is to inform the public that the Aeronautical Authority of the Republic of Kenya have granted the fifth freedom traffic rights to Air Tanzania Company Limited for all cargo services as per the request of the United Republic of Tanzania with effect from the 16th January 2024. The statement further reads, "Following this development, the Aeronautical Authority of the United Republic of Tanzania hereby withdrew its decision of the 15th of January 2024 and therefore approval for Kenya Airways to operate the third and fourth freedom traffic rights between Nairobi and Dar es Salaam is hereby restored with immediate effect." The statement serving to calm fears over the future of one of Kenya Airways' longest operation routes for over 4 decades. Following the development, Kenya Airways operation to Dar es Salaam will continue uninterrupted, with the airline expected to take off and land in Dar es Salaam between 4 and 5 times a day, depending on the season.
One that is crucial to this conversation is the fifth freedom of the air, which gives you the right to pick passengers from one country, take them to a second country, drop them off, pick passengers from the second country and take them onward to a third destination. So that's the fifth freedom of the air. And most of the times, yes, there are 9 freedoms of the air, but most of the times people restrict themselves to the 5 freedoms, because the fifth basically gives you most of what all other freedoms carry.
Similarly, Tanzanian operators are set to enjoy similar advantages in cargo as Kenya Airways, with Kenya being the cargo hub of the region.
Nairobi is a cargo hub. It's actually the premier cargo hub on the continent. There's no other country that has that commands the same amount of traffic cargo-wise as Kenya does. We are the hub, we are the cargo hub of the continent. And Tanzania wants a slice of the action. It wants a piece of that action. And it wants it by force. I mean, it wants to leverage on its on the fact that Kenya Airways does a lot of business with it, to put pressure on the Kenya government to accede to its demands.
The experts also cautioned that tussles such as this could be detrimental to the efforts made towards opening African skies. As the authorities from both Kenya and Tanzania iron out the details of the bilateral air service agreements, aviation experts are calling for calm, noting that any hardline stance could prove detrimental for both Kenya Airways and Air Tanzania. Jimmy Mbogo, Citizen TV, Nairobi.